Greetings to all of the current and budding moonshine makers, home brewers, and distillers of the world. I believe a person should always choose quality over quantity. Any sensible person would choose 8 quality teachers over 80 people that are merely good at guessing. Therefore, today I am publicly announcing my endorsement of the Crazy 8. I encourage you to subscribe to their YouTube channel and join their MeWe group. Links in the description below. Let's go, Brandon.
Your pirate ship can eat a bag of dicks. Your pirate ship can eat a giant bag of dicks. Or Christoph's gonna take a shit on your fucking lawn. Your pirate ship can eat a bag of dicks. Stupid navigator is an alcoholic, and all your crew look like Lego bricks. You better give us all the money in your treasure chest, or Christoph's gonna take a shit on your fucking lawn.
What are we looking at today? Glad you asked. Today we're looking at Mega Mango Blonde from Lift Bridge Brewing. And this one weighs in at 8.1%. Hell yeah. See how this goes. I was pre-gaming video chatting with Lily. Excuse me. And I've had nothing but coffee today. Coffee and meds. Yep. This is how you want that first date to end. Or begin. Thinking. Merca. Okay. Put it in this glass. Yeah. Nectar of the gods. Okay. Smells like mango. Let's do the mango tango. Oh, there's some curves there. Touch your fingertips around her waist and got to take a bus around the bust. Smells like mango. Cheers. A little bit of bite on that whole 8.1%. I think her nipples went bad. Okay, a day ago on the Peach Mango Blonde, Mike says 830. That is a different type of knife. 830. Oh. Yeah, the proponent. Wade informed me, because he ordered it, that the Amazon has the blue back in stock. If anybody's out there interested, if I would have realized people would end up buying these, I would have given you my my Amazon code. Wouldn't have saved you any money, but maybe it would have made enough money that I had money. Oops. Of course, there's making sure you have a grip on it, but this one will do the whole. Oops, that was sloppy. That was like a double tap. Yeah, it's definitely different. Like I said, anyone looking at this, either you're on Amazon right now trying to order it, or you're saying I would never want a knife like that. what actually kind of surprises me is Wade is a fixed blade guy, and he said he had to have one of these, so he's got a blue one on its way. I knew Wade would not get the one with the black blade, but now that I have what I personally believe is, she really made a solid choice when she decided, because all I ever showed her was picture. Every video I've ever seen was the black on black. But great, you can spend over $200 on this and get the titanium one. Never seen it available. And it isn't even available at Artist and Cutlery. The only thing they have in stock is the titanium one, and I can't remember what the other one was. But now that I have one, honestly though, finding out that there's more than just the black on black one, I think the next one that I would get was the carbon fiber. Mainly because I've got the one that Mr. Mark Mack sent me in carbon fiber, and that thing is just badass. I mean, this actually isn't all that heavy. I mean, there's a lot of steel there. I mean, that's almost a quarter of an inch for the blade. But yeah, Mike, it's definitely different. It doesn't carry like a big old knife. The weight on it really isn't all that bad. On the vodka one, Jolson says cowbell. Then on the peach mango, he says we need cowbell. And on the peach mango, he says, since you're the boss, you can schedule yourself for Saturdays and Sundays if you'd like. What? I'll schedule myself for whenever the hell I want. Don't tell me what to do, Jolson. Yeah, the last one. As long as she doesn't use the gun on me, that was a solid choice. Now, on Aurora Haze IPA, Smile Money says first bean first. Bad says indeed. And Smile Money says 2 days in a row, now I need to relax. J-Dog says first. Bean wrong. Bad says 1.5, maybe. And then he says, greetings, JD. Okay, Salty says, nakedness makes everything better. Bad says, greetings, Salty. And he says, ahoy there. And then Mr. 27 says, naked brew babes, yes. Smile Money says, Eric, check what you paid in 2023 and compare it to what you had to pay in 2024. No one should get a refund. Why would you lend money to the IRS interest-free? Well, that's if you have a guy that actually watches your shit, which I did when I worked for the union. That's exactly what it was. I would get. I don't know. I remember the journeyman, Mark with a C and just a C. He always bragged. It's like, oh, me and Tammy, we did our taxes and we're getting over $10,000 back. I'm like, I didn't give it to the fucking shysters in the first place. So I should be the one bragging that I got, I usually got $100 or $200. It was, I never owed, but I never got anything worth writing home about. It was like, okay, when the check comes, I'm gonna go buy some beer, and me and the fiance at the time, we're gonna go out to dinner. Well, we were gonna anyway, but yeah, no, Smile Money, you're exactly right. If you set your shit up, yes, you like I said, I never wanted to owe, but I never got. I don't know. Christine does what Christine does. Yeah. Aye, lassie. Bad says, greetings, Smile Money. Then Smile Money says, my wife and I had to pay over $3,000 this year. Why? Because we decided to collect Social Security and continue to work. Doing the same this year, Lord willing. And then he says, greetings, Bad. And Smile Money says, Eric might have accidentally checked the box to donate his return to the DNC. Yeah. Smile Money says, the Cobra, my wife fills out our taxes. Not sure why Eric needed a tax specialist for 2024. Maybe he has a DNC deep states. Maybe he was a DNC deep state spy. Cheap old gun guy. Too short. We verses for your St. Patty's Day pleasure. Line in the dark with a Provo company. A comrade on my left and another one on my right. And a clip of ammunition for my little Armalite. British corporals and privates on patrol at night said, send the reinforcements. It's the bloody Armalite. MAGA. There you go. Kind of. A freaking bipod on that thing. And then Bad says, greetings, cheap old gun guy. Brad says, hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, Brad. Bad says, greetings, Brad. And Brad says, greetings. Smile Money. So what community guidelines did you break with the flare gun? Well, it is still on Rumble. I put it up on Mr. 10mm bullet, and I didn't do anything different over there. It's still up. And right now it's uploaded to my account again, and I did some editing. I mean, I ended up actually having an email conversation with someone, and I think something was said like looking into it, and then I just got like the form letter back after it was rejected. It was actually looked at by a real person. Shit smooth. And it definitely broke community guidelines. And if you're interested in looking at what the community guidelines are, here's a link to just all of them. I give up. I simply asked, what in the hell was it that got it to the point where you felt that me shooting flares in the air had to be pulled? I don't know. I guess if they disagree, eBalmy will be taking a 1 week hiatus, which really doesn't fucking matter because, well, it sort of does. I mean, I wish, everything that I did for sponsors would take off because then they want to send me more stuff. And then the more stuff gets used or passed down. I still try my best to do exactly what Justin asked of me. Don't have it sitting on a shelf. If it's something that you're never going to use, then put it down the line so someone else could use it. Like that stupid stock that he sent me, the bottom of the line from Magpul that was on his duty rifle through 3 tours of duty in Iraq, and literally almost cried the day that I took the back puss pad off of it and Iraqi sand poured out from behind it. Kind of getting sick of losing good friends. I mean, all thanks to this medium called YouTube. I mean, I realize they're a bunch of woke pieces of shit, and right now, so many people that I follow on a daily basis are giving up, leaving. The only way YouTube will learn is when someplace like Rumble can become a force. And no, I get it. There's a lot of you out there that just can't stand Rumble, but they're working on it. Everything, things, they keep trying to make things better. Hopefully at one point in time it won't take the shift like YouTube. Oh, hey, we're making this change and it's for the better. No, it wasn't. We're making this change and it's just to make things. No, it didn't. We're making this change. We're taking away private chats. We're taking away. And now they're taking away views, and they lie. I believe they lie about views. I personally think some videos, not necessarily just saying me, because I'm hearing other creators say the exact same thing, that I think sometimes they even manipulate the numbers because, like case in point, if all you have to do is make it so that my numbers aren't legitimate, and then, I even had the dude that had his friend that had hands into YouTube and said, oh yeah, that's exactly what they do. They can shadow ban you, and they can make it so that 1,000 people may have watched your video, and they'll make the counter say 250, so you can just get discouraged and want to give up, so that they can make sure that their libtard, their full libtard, socially accepted non-community guideline breaking people can be part of the mix. Bad says, greetings, Captain. You got green beer? No, I do not have green beer. And I probably have food coloring though, but no, yeah. Mike says, cheers, homeboy. Cheers, Mike. And then Bad says, cheers, G. And then Mike says, cheers, my friend. Cheers, Bad, my friend, actually. Bad says, I bought a drive just like that a few days ago. Had to reload the OS on a PC. Well, actually, it's sitting right here. I got everything working on Mint. I don't know if upping the RAM is going to make a difference or not, because it is painfully slow. You click on something, and actually I brought it to work with me, and I literally would press the button and go work. Next time I moseyed past it, I'd move the mouse and click the button. It's like, holy shit. But if I can use it as the chat room for the Rumble chats, I'll be happy. If not, I'm gonna use my tablet. But if I can make something like this work out. Oh, I also gotta get a power supply for it. I had to borrow the one from this guy. Yeah, if I disconnect the power on this, I think my longevity. This is actually the second battery I've put in this thing. So if we go, if we go off the grid here, we'll see if I could even finish the brewery review. Bad says you should try Pop OS instead of Mint. Much nicer interface. Pop. Okay, well, there was so frickin' many to choose from. Mike says, if you bought another knife like Christine bought you, save the one Christine got you and use the one you buy. No, that's definitely a valid way to do it, Mike. Mike says 1425 as was willing that pistol to me, you said. Looks like the gates are open. I'm not sure if you're going to hell or not, but the gates are open. Willing you the 1066. I don't mean to sound bitter, Mike, but you and J-Dog are number one on my list to get the 1066. That gun has definitely spent a lot of time as the walking around gun in this house. Now, have I carried it outside of the house? A few times, but in the event that I had to defend myself and for any reason I could possibly lose that pistol is the primary reason that I do not leave the house with it very much. And that kind of goes the same for any of the hard to come by things again. It's like, I really like the 1076, the FBI, but something with that kind of lineage. Rich says, cheers all. Then he says, sometimes life gets in the way of the podium. I was busy fixing and eating my traditional corned beef and cabbage tonight in honor of St. Patrick's Day. And yes, I'm drinking Guinness with it. Well done, Rich. I wore some green. Other than that, I didn't do a goddamn thing. Still, yes. Stormy, the big stinky is good. I almost had a second one last night. Can I request a review of your own? Also, fuck it, I'm requesting a Zambuca shot, as it's been a while. Stormy, there might have been alcohol involved, but you want me to review the cheese? I know there was more. I might have to go back and reread the thing. Zambuca. Come on, man. Oh God. Where is it? That's the grappa. Do I even have any Zambuca left? Stormy, that might be up in Christine's cabinet. No. No. That's not it. That's definitely, well, that's good, but that's not it. What's down there? Nope, that's not it. Okay, Stormy, due to my laziness and the fact that I'm not 100% sure, I will do a shot of this, which, if we had smell-o-vision, you'd go, here, give it a whiff. You'd go, that is Zambuca, because it just smells like black licorice. It's 80 proof. Benevento, Italy. I mean, when I go past the cabinet later on, I will take a little look-see for you. Ugh. I don't hate the taste of black licorice, but I don't know, the alcohol version of it has really never done anything for me. Yeah, might as well close it, because I can already tell you this is one of those ones where if I put the I don't know why. I guess I like stripes. If I try to wipe this out with it would just end up sticking to it, because it's really sticky. So Stormy, appreciate you. Okay. Rich says Modelo coladas are better and come in bigger cans. I'm pretty sure, Rich. I think I even reviewed it. It's like, That's not the battery, right? That's... Wow. Yeah, that battery is shit. Yeah, I might have to find one of those maybe for tomorrow. Cobra says F8. F8 is a miss. Then Cobra says, Happy St. Patty's Day. Thank you, Cobra. You too. Hopefully everyone had a good time. Poco, nice knife. Do they call it chode? Poco, see if the link in reply below works. Yeah. I have no idea what I'm looking at. Ooh, Jerry Ryan. You
don't know me. You don't know what I got. I got something to show you. You know what that is? I saw Greg's vagina. I got a mangina. I'm all Greg.
Says you'll understand the old Greg comment. McLean, Artist and Cutlery carbon fiber is no good. It's just a laminate. Okay, fine. I'll take the all black on black. Christ. Then he says, shout out to Wade on the black on black. That was the unblack on black. Wade, I like my blades naked and ready for inspection. I've found blade imperfections on several high quality blades after removing the black coating. Wade, I found the Artist and Cutlery on Amazon. Mine will be here on Thursday. America. Tom says, greetings, Captain. Greetings, Tom. Jolson says, you do realize that if you're watching YouTube on your phone, you can double tap on the screen on the left and side, blah, 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 10 seconds, right? Yeah, because someone said that yesterday. I think it was J-Dog. But yeah, it actually works. I did check. Mr. 27 is 49th. Intro Goat Bomy, Brew Bomy. Then he says, no multi 357 man again. Hope he's okay. Then it's cowbell time. Ring, Mr. Brew Bomy. He's got pasty titties. 3, 2, 1. Sorry it was so loud. EMT, Cobra went east. I'll go forward. The Northland with E7. How some guys get so lucky. E7 is a hit. And I guess I don't have to make you read extra words to beat the algorithms. Oh crap. I guess I just did. Fly those friendly skies. Jolson, the 21st hole is the best. Then he says, we need cowbell. I just cowbelled the fuck out of it, okay? I'll do it tomorrow. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Sharky, cheers all. Yep, shot that. Oh, package. Here we go. Then he says, Golf 7 going south. G7 is a hit. Then he says, SH Classic Brew Channel banner outro. And he marks the last comment. Yippee-ki-yay motherfuckers. That's good because I need to cook dinner. So, where do I put this? Well, I'll tell you. It's kind of strikes you more like some kind of a medicine. I've had 10% beers, and you wonder where the alcohol is. You know where all 8.1% is on this. I'm going to give this a 3. Yep. Crusher size. Crusher size. Oh, Sharky. Yeah. First in the club, 23 minutes ago. Miss 27 says, it's Brew Bromy Show Studio Club time. Some kind of an alert on the business phone because I turned that shit off on mine. Bad says, howdy clubbers. Yeah, are all your phones going off right now? Smile Money says, cheers for a Tuesday review. Will it be a twofer? There's a couple twos I could go for. See what I did? Yeah. Jolson says the 200 Slopes Club doesn't need any cowbell because I've already rang the shit out of the thing. Hit the reload button. Lights green, traps clean. Let's go over here and verify.
Good evening, Sharky.
Yeah, Sharky getting muzzle swept. Turn that up right now. Newest. Okay. Let's see. Who got fucked? Miss 27 intro, nice jugs. Me like. That got pulled from the studio where you as a creator are expected to go. Oh, look, Cold-Hearted Bastard with nothing but a heart got pulled from... Oh, God. Cold-Hearted Bastard. Smart Money got this one pulled. See, YouTube loves you. They hide my comment when I call you a biatch. That got pulled. Mike's got pulled. I am sure Caitlin loves to two-hand it. If you know what I'm saying. Love you, Caitlin. Sweet girl. Checking. Made it, made it, made it. Made it. Made it. Made it. Okay, that's that. And go back over here and just hit the refresh button to make sure it stays clean. Okay, okay, we're heading to Wednesday. We're halfway through this shit show. Appreciate you checking out this video. See you tomorrow, maybe.